day, everybody. This is a Florida Golden Girl. Today's travel adventure takes us back to Howey-in-the-Hills. In our previous videos, we have filmed the mausoleum. We did a little short tour of the grounds, and now we're finally back for the tour. So we had some time to kill, so I thought I'd walk around and do an outside tour of the Howey mansion. Today I'm with my sidekick, and so this is going to be pretty interesting. So the mansion was built in 1925, Spanish architecture, Art Deco. And this is something I've been wanting to tour for quite a long time. So there's the front door. So just think, you go up there and knock on the butler, answers the door. You go on in, and from there it's just glorious. So at one time this belonged to the family. If you remember my previous video, there was a nosy lady that lived down that road over there who told me that the nanny used to live right across the street, and she died a year ago. So this is the side of the mansion, and I would imagine that these were the original entrance and exits. So I think that this is where, for anything that was going on, that this is where the servants and people were greeted. I don't think there was any parties out here, but so this, believe it or not, looks like an orange tree, or was the beginnings of an orange tree. So I don't know. They had a lot of land, and the gentleman that owned it was into agriculture. So I imagine when visitors came in, this is where they were greeted. See that? And this is all private grounds here. And I can imagine that this is going to be, that they'll walk us through all this. Now, to give you a little bit more background, the property had been abandoned by the family. Places like this cost a lot of money for maintenance and to upkeep. And so I think that the family just couldn't deal with it no more. If you recall, the daughters were not of their blood; they were adopted. One died at the age of 16, and she's buried with Mr. Howey. And then there was just the one left. So that's a caretaker's cottage over there. I'll tell you, I think at one time this probably was a beautiful property. I look at Rudolph Valentino's mansion as an example for this type of architecture, where you know, I guess they had the garages back then, where the town cars were parked. So so I guess this used to be the carriage house, and where they did laundry. Now, back then, this is 1925, so it was more modern in the amenities that they offered the residents and guests. So anybody that was a guest here, hey, you know, the charm was all laid out, you know. Can you just imagine never wanting to leave this place? I mean, it looks neglected, but I think it just takes time for them to really get things together. But let's go in here. got that open, but we can at least do a tour of what the garden used to look like. I don't have any before or after pictures, but as you can see, look at that. At one time, this all would have been green and lush, and then the people would have come out here for a small party. So, but when you know, they use this now for get-togethers, special events. So, everything looks different in the daytime, but that's what it looks like in a nutshell. It looks like we've got other people that are going to be joining us on our tour today. So I have no idea what they're going to allow. But we're going to make our way up towards the front door. And you'll know in our next video whether I just am able to take a series of pictures or what. But yeah, there's a lot of people here today. So we'll see what we can get away with. So there you go, folks. This is the outside grounds. And with that, this is a Florida Golden Girl saying thank you for watching and stay tuned for part 2 of our video. So